So let's talk about weighted pressure plates. We have a gold, which is light. We have an iron, which is heavy. Now, these pressure plates cannot be activated by a player or a mob or anything else but items being dropped on the pressure plates themselves. So we have a nice long list of what you can do. So we all know that redstone signal has a strength of 15. So with these, if you want to achieve a signal strength of 1 on either one of them, it's going to vary. So let's start it here and let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, which is going to give us a signal strength of 1. Anywhere from 1 to 4 on the gold plate will give us a single strength of 1. Now on the iron plate, the signal strength of 1 is 1 to 42 items on the plate itself give you a signal strength of 1. Now let's try this. So let's do 5. Now we have a signal strength of 2. So 5 to 8 gives you a signal strength of 2 on the gold plate. 9 to 12 gives you a signal strength of 3. 13 to 16 a signal strength of 4. 17 to 20 a signal strength of 5. 21 to 24 6. 25 to 28 7. 29 to 32 8. 33 to 36 9. 37 to 40 10. 41 to 44 11. 45 to 48 12. 49 to 52 13. 53 to 56, 14, and then 57 items and over give you a signal strength of 15. So that's how that works. So the way that you could utilize this would be this. Like you could put cuts in it. Like let's say there's a signal strength, you want a signal strength of 1 to 4 activates this. And then over here you could say on the third one, which we know that on the third one, you need a signal strength of 9 to 12. So 9 to 12 items will activate this. And then let's skip it all the way out here, and we'll say on the 14th one, you have to have 53 to 56 items to activate this one. So this is a really cool thing for like games that'll be put in that people are going to be making, custom maps for items you'll gather around the map in order to, use it to activate different things, which is pretty cool. Now, like I said, there's two of them. There's a gold and there's an iron. Iron is the heavy one. So you need a lot to activate the iron plate. 1 to 42 is going to give you a signal strength of 1. 43 to 85 items will give you a signal strength of 2. 86 to 128 items will be 3. 129 to 170 is 4. 171 to 213 is 5. 214 to 256 is 6. 257 to 298 is 7. 299 to 341 is 8. 342 to 384 is 9. 385 to 426 is 10. 427 to 469 is 11. 470 to 512 is 12. 513 to 554 is 13. A signal strength of 13. 555 to 597 gives you a signal strength of 14. 598 plus gives you a signal strength of 15. So there you go. That's pretty crazy. Weighted pressure plates, pretty awesome stuff. Can't wait to see what's done with this because you can actually create like intervals and give the player certain amounts of items within the map or within anything and have them throw it on the pressure plate or have something, put it on the pressure plate itself. And yeah, that's pretty cool. You have gold, you have diamond. Why not redstone? It was one of the ores. So here you go. Block of redstone, and this is how it works. It functions just like a redstone torch, just like it. So we put this here, functions just like that. Now I love this because why? Because this is okay. Now before, the way I would do something like this is I would take a piston and I would put a piston here, and then I would take a block and I'd put a block there like so, and then I would put a repeater here with a constant power here, and then whatever I wanted to power would be right here, just like this. So when this received power, it caused that to power. That is no longer needed, which is awesome because now all you need is power on the back of your piston, which automatically powers it. That is really cool. So here's how you make it real easy. Redstone, boop, 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 around, just like that, gives you a block of redstone. Now, I kind of implemented this into something I just wanted to see. Now I can take this a lot further, but I implemented a small passworded door. Now with this right here, there's 16 possible combinations. This is the combination here. But if you were to turn these like so, and this right here, which isn't going to even matter, okay, because this is your on and off switch. So let's come over here and let's say we just think that this is the code. Obviously not. This is the code. No, that's not the code. That's the code? Nope. But that's the code right there, and I'm going to show you how you do that. So right here, we're pushing a power constant right here, and we're making sure that all of this is turned off. So once all this is off and it's displaying the correct signal through here, it goes through the inverter, which goes in one side of the AND gate, which causes this to turn off. And then over here is our main switch. Now this is really simple stuff. Our main switch, we hit it here, causes our door to open, piston to go up, whatever. But that's how it works. And it's passworded with the new Redstone blocks. Just like that. Pretty cool. So I'm really going to like this a lot. This is a great snapshot, and I can't wait for this update to be implemented. So then I can start creating another custom map with all this new redstone, nether quartz ore. So right here we have nether quartz ore, and this is, they're saying that it's abundant. It's located on all levels inside the nether, and it can be gathered, get this, with a wood pick. I don't understand that, but okay, wood pick. You can gather nether quartz ore with a wood pick and anything over. So yeah, pretty challenging to get. And there it is, nether quartz. That's what you get from that to that. And this is obviously, I've showed you, that it's used in this recipe for right here, as you can see, inside of the daylight sensor, you have the three nether quartz in the center, and then it's also used in the comparator. Let's go over here to the comparator. Comparator down here. It's also used in the comparator, and I'll probably be used in a lot more things as they go through and try to figure out how to update all of this and yeah, make this update even better than it has been. Now, one last thing I want to show you guys before I go. So this is the work in progress, aka the hopper. As you can see, WIP, there is no real icon for it yet. But let me give you guys, I'm going to show you guys what I built here, and then I'm going to show you guys how it works and how you can utilize something like this. So if you come over here, this is how you build it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stone, just like this, with a chest there. And that makes a hopper. Now, the hopper looks like this when it's on the ground. The hopper also has an inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slot inventory. So if there's nothing that the hopper can output to, the hopper just holds it in its inventory. So it holds stacks of 64, so it'll put 5 stacks of 64, or also ones that don't stack, it'll only put 5 of those for like 5 bottles because they don't stack, only 5 like potions will go in there. So now, let me show you guys some important things to remember. So as you can see here, I have this little guy built here. And what this is let's just say like you're in a mine shaft and you're, you know, down here or up there, one of the two, and you want a dump system. Basically that's going to dump into a chest, bring it down without you coming down to have to actually physically put it in the chest. If you look right here, I've got a stack of 64 stone. We're going to go ahead and take that out, and then we're going to make our way up here. We're going to let that run its loop again, and we're going to turn that off. So let's just say that my platform's up here, and this is where, you know, I don't know, I'm mining up here, and we'll just say I have an underground house. And once this makes its rotation and comes back up right here, and let's just say I want to transport stuff downstairs. So let's just put that stack of 64 right there, and we're just going to let it run its loop. So it's going to run this loop here, and once it comes over here, there's a little timer, lets it sit on top of the hopper. So as it sits on top of the hopper, it's going to output items into this chest. So if you look, not the item hopper, we want the chest. It has 18 stone in the chest. Now watch what happens when it comes back down again. It's at 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, just keeps going right there. And so there it goes, back up again. So it keeps running that loop over and over. I just built this real quick just to kind of give you guys an idea of how you could utilize the hopper to do different things. Now, something very important that you might want to think about when you're doing this. So let's just say you have a wall like this, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to put a hopper right here, just like so, and I'm going to put a chest right here, like so. Now, right now, if you look at this, it looks like your hopper is over your chest, but it's not. Actually, your hopper is going into this stone back here, right there. And if you throw anything in here, watch what happens. It should just go into the hopper. So it's going to go into the hopper itself here, inside of the hopper's inventory, but it's not going to go in your chest. So it may fill up faster or, whatever. So let's put another chest there. So now we have a hopper over a large chest so we can fit a lot of stuff inside of the inventory. If not, if you did it like this, it's only going to put 5 stacks of 64, or depending on the item, it could be 5 items, and that's it. So yeah, there you go. That's the hopper. The hopper is pretty cool. I have a feeling there's all kinds of other things that this hopper is going to be useful for, but this is what I found it for. It was really easy. You just kind of put this here. It has a drop down, hits that pressure, and it comes over here, makes the piston, pushes it out on the track, and it starts the loop over again. So it just goes back up and around. It's got a stopping point up there where you can stop it, hits it, and there it goes. Pretty easy stuff. And as it's sitting there, it's getting a chance to empty its contents into the chest. So yeah, hoppers. I think these are going to be awesome once they get around to really getting it from being WIP.